Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for taking our time to join me today for another video. Today I will be sharing another product with you all from Art Create Love, and I want to thank Art Create Love for allowing me to be one of their guest designers and collaborate with them. I have chosen another product from their website that I'm going to be doing a product demo today. These products that I'm speaking of, or this particular product this go round, happens to be this one right here, which is called the 10 pieces colorful ink brush smoothing blending tools. So you get 10 brushes in this pack, and the brushes come individually wrapped, as you can see. So once you remove the brush, this is what you have here. So a nice structure. The brush does have a pointy angle here, and at first glance this looks easy to be able to go in your hand, and this is how I would definitely use it and blend. It's nice to the touch, very sturdy, and here are the bristles right here, as you can see, and this is what it looks like. These bristles are pretty smooth, and I love the way it feels you know, when I do this right here against my thumb, and the bristles feel like they're made pretty well. They're all compacted in there. I want to see how the ink is going to hold up when I use these brushes. So I am going to be doing a demo today for you guys. Now all of these brushes do come in different colors, which is really great. So this is 5 of the colors right here that you will receive. And that's really good because you can interchange these brushes depending on what color ink you use, even if it's in the same family with that particular color that you choose for that ink that you may be using. Here are the other set right here of brushes that you have. So you have all of these. So I'm glad that 10 comes with it, because as you know, we have a lot of colors in our stash as crafters, and I really like how well these bend. Real flexible, which is really awesome. Like I mentioned before, it's easy for the touch. You can see how that bends there, and I like how sturdy this is and how smooth this bristle is. So I want to take this to the test. So I've already selected a few colors in my stash, so I'm going to be using the Distress Oxide inks. I'm going to use the Festive Berries today. I'm going to be using the Mustard Seed, the Carved Pumpkin, and the Mold Line. So I'm just going to use 4 colors for you guys today. I'm going to pull my brushes out that I'm going to be featuring today to be able to see how well these brushes really blend. So here are the 4 right here that I've selected, and I'm going to push these other brushes to the side. And I've already selected a few stencils in my paper as well, so I'm going to go over that with you all. Now this one right here, let's talk about this one before I get into that. You can see how bright this orange right here is. This brush right here is more of a peach color to me. So I'm not sure how it's appearing to you on camera, but I'm going to use this one as my orange one, because as you notice, I already have a pink one available to me in this set. So this one is going to act as my orange one. Feel free to do whatever you do for you when you get this brush set, if you choose to purchase. Also, before I go any further, I do have a coupon code the company has been so kind to give me and share with you all to save money. That code is Memory10. You will use Memory10 to save 10% off of your purchase, so feel free to definitely take advantage of that coupon code. That particular coupon code is good on anything that you purchase from Art Create Love's website. That information will be listed in the description box, along with the links to all the products that I have been sharing. So let's go ahead and move on. So I've already selected my stencils and some paper for you guys today. These are just some simple and cheap stencils that I have that I picked up at one of my local craft stores. And you can see I'm not going to be using all of them, but I'm just going to kind of bounce around and just kind of see, you know, what's going to look best, and just play with the ink a little bit today. So you can just kind of pull any stencil. This is just a demo. So I'm not trying to get all caught up in that today, but I just want to kind of show you guys what I'm working with. In addition to that, I pulled just some scraps of paper here. So these are the scraps of paper. This particular paper right here just happens to be your 60-pound white cardstock, and that's what I have here. And so I want to see how well the ink holds on that and how smooth the brush feels when I use it. as well as my Bristol paper right here, which is the watercolor paper, which I think this right here would definitely stand the test of time because this paper weight is a little bit thicker. I believe this paper weight is I want to say 150, I believe. And this is what I'm going to be using. So you can see this side has like a little pattern on it. It's a little textured a little bit here, and also on this side. It's probably hard to see on camera, but I can feel it and also see it close up, of course. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to slide some of these things out the way and focus on one color because I really want to see how well this is going to work. And let's select one of these here. So actually we're going to select the heart since we're going to do red first. I'm going to start off with the 60-pound paper to see how well this is going to blend. Now, this is going to tell me how well and how soft these brushes are, which I can already tell from the touch of these brushes that they are really nice already. But I also wanted to come back and share with you, as promised, what these brushes look like and how they feel on camera. So let's do that now. So this is my first time using it. As you see, this brush is not being used, and now we're about to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to just go ahead and just get some ink on there. It doesn't take much. As you see, I barely rubbed the ink on this brush, but I'm going to do some more just to get a little bit more ink on there. Just going in a circular motion, and I'm not like sticking my brush all the way in the pad. I'm just going really lightly off the surface here, and voila, we have a little bit more ink added on there. So we're going to go ahead and now add some ink to this paper here. So I'm using the 60-pound paper, and we're going to go ahead and get that done. I'm going to make sure you guys can see this. I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit here. Okay, and hopefully I'm in frame okay. So let's go ahead and get on in there. Nice. Okay, that didn't take much at all for that first one. I just went ahead and proceeded, but you can already see how well that looks already. So that's what it looks like on the 60 pounds so far. And still, this is my brush with some of the ink left on, but I am going to add some more ink to it. And I like the way that looks so far, but we're going to continue. And now I'm going to move on to the Bristol paper to see what it looks like when I blend that same red. I'm actually going to turn it the long way here because I'm using strips and scraps here, guys, to do this demo. Okay. Oh, okay. So you can see a huge difference already off the top. This one right here accepted the ink so much better, and I'm not really surprised by that, to be honest with you, because of the type of paper this is. This is the watercolor Bristol paper, and I knew that this one right here would definitely take it a little bit more because it's going to absorb it, and it's still wet technically, but this paper is thicker as well, so you can see the difference already right there. But it gives you the same nice effect, which I really like. So keep in mind that this one's lighter because I kept on, you know, I added the ink one time and I just went ahead and just kept on with my stencil. That's how I got that fading look there, and then we have this look right here. So that's what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and move on to another color, and I want to see how well something else looks. So we're going to go ahead and let's move to the stars. That's what I want to try out. I'm going to try the stars for the yellow one. So I'm going to go back to my 60 pound, and we're going to add some stars on there, and we're going to use mustard seed. So this is the brush right here. add some ink. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add this yellow onto this 60-pound paper here and see what kind of effect we get. Wow, nice. Look at that. I like that. And again, just enough ink. Didn't take much, and I want to try that 60-pound, which we're going to go ahead and just start back over here and add. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and this is the Bristol paper as mentioned before. Really like that. All right, let's go ahead and add some orange in there. Just playing along with these brushes here. So far I'm liking how smooth they are. All of them work pretty nice together. And just getting some different effects and different looks here. So we're going to try this orange out. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what we have. This is the 60-pound. This is the watercolor paper, and that's what it looks like so far. I'm really liking this. These brushes are really smooth and easy to work with. Last but not least, as promised, I'm going to demonstrate the green one, and I will show you guys what all of them look together. And this is the mold line. This time I'm not going to stamp this one again as far as adding some ink to it. And I said stamp, but I meant adding ink to the brush, because I want to just see what the effect looks like when I just keep going without adding ink, since so much is still already in the brush when I get ready to use this stencil. So let's see what effect we get here once we do that. So I'm starting off with the 60-pound paper. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for this one here, and this one's gonna be cut off a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so this is the finished effect that we get from using all the inks as well as all the beautiful brushes there. And I really like how everything is turning out with these brushes. Really easy to use. So I definitely recommend these brushes. They're really affordable, and I like the fact that you get 10 in the set. But this is the finished look of the stenciling that I did with using those brushes from Art Create Love. And these are the brushes that I used today. But all the brushes are pretty much the same. The only difference is the color choices that you will get. And all 10 of those will come in a set as shown. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments. This is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and check out my Instagram, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to be blessed as always, and happy crafting. Bye bye.